it's like, it's, as I said, it's not just my truth. It's me throwing Maya out there as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, as in, like, that's her, that's something we shared, and it's on a public forum. Like, everything happened so publicly. It was a public, but it was a hot topic, and then I'm going on record now, and I'm apologizing, and I'm trying to lay it all bare, and I'm trying to like be very truthful and be very clear in my truth as well. Like, I'm not trying to like kind of shy away from it. I always feel like public disrespect, do you know what I mean? Like, it was a public disrespect, do you know what I mean? So you can't really privately address that, do you know what I mean? Without, like, it was a public disrespect that I guess needed a public apology, do you know what I mean? Like, and away from, and this is gonna sound maybe a bit ridiculous, because of course it's art, it's going out to the world, innit? But I promise you, like, away from the world, like, forget the world. Of course the world hears it, like, let's not be naive to that, but like, it was like, okay, like, this is, and to be fair, I didn't think I would have the opportunity to speak to her or address it. So I was like, yo, like, as a musician, and I guess that's the annoying thing about going out with a rapper or a musician or an artist, is that, like, my art was like a way to, like, do you know what I mean, publicly apologize and publicly say, yo, like, because there's no conclusion to it. There's no, like, yo, it's like, and it's like me saying, yo, bruv, are you mad? That girl, like, gave man the world, do you know what I mean? And I disrespected, and that's the L. That's, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's the internet's a funny place that people like proper press on things, but it's like, yo, like, I'll wholeheartedly say that, like, bruv, that's a phenomenal woman who gave man, like, loved man wholeheartedly, gave man everything, and was man's everything, and you disrespected and was inconsiderate and was and yeah, a big disrespect on it publicly as well, when you lot were so public. So it's like, I guess the least I can do is just be super, do you know what I mean? Like, come out and say, yo, like, come on. Like, so even in the lyrics, like, if you listen to the song, it's like, I say, you gave me the world, and then I gave you disrespect. Hand on my heart, this is my biggest of regrets. Like, I wanted to be very black. I didn't want it to be cryptic or poetic. Like, well, I guess that it is poetic to a sense, but it was like, nah, bruv, I'll say that 100%, like, loud and clear, like that. That's a brilliant woman, like, who we shared something very deep, and she loved me wholeheartedly. And man, when I disrespected, you know what I mean? So I guess does the world deserve to know that? No, she deserves to know that. Do you know what I mean? Does the world deserve to know? They get it through my art, but I guess I try to communicate that to her through my art. Yeah.
Stormzy, we're gonna get into that song right now.
Yeah,
one question.
Yeah.
Did Maya hear the song before the album dropped?
She knew about it. She knew about it, yeah.
But she's hearing it for the first time, like everyone else, when the album drops.
I believe so. Yeah.
Storms, man.
Feel it to me.
My heart aches listening to that, you know.
Same.
There's a lot of emotional people getting in touch. What's that like, listening back to that, knowing that hundreds of thousands of people just simultaneously listen to that?
It's like, it's mad. It's proper. And it's so, even for me, this is like, trust me, like, this is like I've never, like, I think the closest, like, I've probably, like, been to kind of laying it bare on a song was Lay Me Bare on my last album. And that was a way easier task. That was a way easier, like, feeling, like, to get off my chest. Whereas this is like, but as I said, like, this is a proper reality. Like, it's not only my truth. Like, that's the only thing I get anxious about or worried about, is that, like, yo, that's, even talking about it, it's like, raw, that's a proper real, like, that's not the entertainment, like, that's not entertainment, that's not the, like, that's not the press run, that's like a proper, genuine, like, the deepest thing man's ever, by a country mile, ever been, like, in with, like, involved in, or, like, the heaviest my heart's ever, like, felt, or, like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, that's a real situation that, with some, like, that's some, do you know what I mean? That's someone else. It's not my truth, that's her truth as well. And that's like her, that's me that's saying her name. Do you know what I mean? That's me throwing her into the mix. You know what I mean? Especially like, and like that comes with its own. Do you know what I mean? There'll be loads of conversation and loads of topic when people are trying to probably move on, and it's a. Do you know what I mean? Even man talking about it, the mad thing about it is that it's not like. It's not a TMZ topic. It's not. This is a proper, I swear to God, it's like super real, realer than people may even realize. Do you know what I mean? So it's a very strange thing to put that much realness. I don't think I've ever been that real. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought, you know what I mean? Yeah, real. And it's like, right now, that's real. Like, do you know what I mean? And I just felt like, as I said, like a public disrespect. Do you know what I mean? Like, I guess it needs a public conclusion. Do you know what I mean? And a public apology and a public, yeah. And it's art and it's real and it's that. But the only thing that is like, that's someone else's, isn't it? Like, I'm sharing it. Like, it's not just, that's like, I'm throwing her name out there. So it's, yeah. This is totally